You ever feel like your brain just has way too many tabs open and you can't find that close all button? Well, today we're talking about a seriously powerful way to do a hard reset, the yoga retreat. And you should forget what you think you know, because this is not just a vacation. It's a strategic investment in your professional game and your personal sanity. All right, let's get into it. So let's start right here. Does your mental inbox feel like it's just constantly at capacity? New messages piling up before you can even deal with the old ones? That feeling of total mental gridlock? Well, that's a hallmark of modern professional life. And it's a huge signal that you might need something more than just a quick weekend off. I mean, our focus is shattered. We are just bombarded by this endless stream of notifications, emails, pings, and demands that pull our attention in a million different directions. It makes that deep, meaningful work, the kind that actually moves the needle, feel almost impossible. And all of that leads to this, deep fatigue. And listen, this isn't just about feeling tired after a long day. No, this is a profound sense of mental and physical burnout, where even the simplest tasks can feel like climbing a mountain, and your creative well has just run completely dry. And when we're running on empty like that, we start losing connection, not just with our colleagues, but with ourselves, with our own intuition, our own purpose. The constant pressure makes you feel like you're just going through the motions. But what if there was a way to intentionally hit pause, reconnect, and truly, truly recharge? Well, that brings us to the ultimate recharge button, the yoga retreat. Seriously, this is not a vacation with a little stretching thrown in. It's a purposefully designed, totally immersive environment that is built from the ground up to give you a complete mental and physical reset. And these 4 core values are what make it work. They're designed to directly fight that professional burnout. Deep stillness, that gives your brain the white space it's craving to beat decision fatigue. Total relaxation isn't just about feeling good. It's about releasing that chronic tension that just kills creativity. Community connection forges real bonds, way beyond just networking. And personal transformation. That ties it all together so it becomes a lasting strategy, not just a temporary fix. But hold on, not all yoga travel is the same. To get the biggest return on your investment of your time and your money, it is absolutely crucial that you pick the right charging mode for what you actually need. And that starts with understanding some key differences. Okay, so this is the big one you need to understand. A yoga holiday is super flexible. You mix in some yoga with sightseeing, beach time, whatever. It's perfect if you just want a relaxing, low-pressure getaway. A yoga retreat, on the other hand, is a structured, immersive program with a goal. It's designed for professionals who want to go deeper, who want to sharpen their focus, and who really need a sanctuary from all the noise. And this is where it gets really exciting, because the themes are so diverse. You've got things like wine yoga, and I know what you're thinking, but it's a surprisingly effective way to break the ice and help people relax into the whole thing. For a true digital detox, a silent retreat is the ultimate mental sanctuary. Or maybe a detox retreat for a full-body reset. And then there's adventure yoga, getting your adrenaline up with things like hiking or paddleboarding. There is a perfect fit for literally every goal. Okay, this all sounds incredible, but I know what you're thinking. As a professional, you're always looking at the bottom line. So let's get practical and talk about the number one question. What does this cost? And is it actually a worthwhile investment? So a typical 5 to 7 day retreat is probably going to land somewhere in the $2,000 to $3,000 range, and that's usually not including your flight. Now, I know that might cause a little bit of sticker shock, but let's break down where that money is actually going, because the price tag tells a very different story than you might think. The real value becomes crystal clear when you look at this. Only about a quarter of what you pay is for the yoga itself. The other 75%, the huge majority, is for the curated, all-inclusive experience. We're talking accommodation, meals, guided activities, and, this is key, the 24/7 planning and support from your instructor. You're not just paying for classes, you're investing in a seamless, boutique travel service where every single decision is made for you. Exactly. The value is in the expert planning and the flawless execution that lets you completely switch off. Your instructor is handling everything from logistics to group dynamics. They're creating this structured, supportive environment that would be incredibly difficult, not to mention stressful, to try and replicate all by yourself. So, now that we know the what and the why, let's get to the really fun part. Talking about where you could go and what you'd actually need to pack to make this amazing experience happen.
Just to get you inspired, imagine yourself in one of these places. Rishikesh, India, the world capital of yoga. You're talking a deeply traditional and spiritual experience right on the banks of the Ganges. Or picture Ubud in Bali, this serene, artistic hub, surrounded by these lush green rice paddies. And then you have Costa Rica, a total natural oasis where the mantra is pura vida. It's perfect for connecting with the energy of the earth.
And for packing, the goal here is simplicity. Just run a quick check of your non-negotiables, passport, cash, cards. Definitely don't forget any essential personal meds. And here's a little pro tip. Bring some of your favorite snacks to share. It is an amazing icebreaker. And of course, a reusable water bottle and sunscreen. Those are absolute musts. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this thought. What if your next vacation wasn't just an escape from work, but a true investment in your own transformation? A strategic reset that pays you back long after you're back at your desk. It's a pretty powerful idea to consider. Thanks for joining this explainer.